Greetings comrades, Soviet Gaming here. I'm sponsored creator by AFK Arena, and today we will be giving you 10 tips, 10 advanced tips, those are not basic by all means, for AFK Arena that will, well, they might boost your progress. For the experienced players, it's kinda useful to go over them again because you might not know something specific, and if you have extra tips, share them in the video comments for other players so everybody will learn something, and I might actually do another video about tips if we'll have some of them out there in the comment section. The first tip is that you can actually equip your character before the battle in this battle start screen without going back to the inventory and looking for the hero there. So you click and hold the hero that you want and you will actually open its inventory and you'll be able to change artifacts, change gear, upgrade something and adjust the hero as needed. That's really useful when you are struggling in the progression, when you're stuck and you want to do some adjustments or maybe equip someone with the better gear from other heroes so you can change it here fast. Tip number 2, and you most likely know about that if you watched any summon sessions. If you do 30 summons in a row, you are guaranteed to get one elite. So we do one summon, and if it's unlucky, if we get 0 elites here, bam, we do another one. It's unlucky, we don't get any elites here. Oh, we do. But if we want, the next one will get us guaranteed elite, and every elite summon that we get resets that order. So right now we need to do 2 empty summons in order to get the guaranteed elite in the next one. This is a really useful system that allows you to get elite steadily by spending scrolls and diamonds without being empty-handed, so luck won't be that important for you. Another tip that we have is kinda getting close to the previous one. So each of the summon option have the separate pools. So if you want to get guaranteed elite in 30 summons, you gotta do either 30 faction summons, so they will be counted differently from 30 normal summons. And that means that it doesn't break the streak of the other categories. So yeah, you can do friendship pools in the middle of that, and that won't break it. It requires some confirmation though. I haven't found the significant evidence, but from my personal experience, you can do as many summons as you want and they won't affect each other. So all the categories have their own pool and they count it separately. You can do 20 summons here and 30 summons here, and you will get guaranteed elite summon over here on the 30s pool if you won't pull any elites in the middle. I hope it makes sense, guys. I know it's kinda complicated, but yeah, it's basically just summon away. Don't worry about messing it up. That's the tip. Another tip about using the pity mechanics, this is like the one we did with the pools, is considerate about progressing the campaign. If you don't progress the stage in 24 hours, if you're stuck for 24 hours or whatever, when you fight it again and you clear the stage, there is a really, well, it's way higher chance of getting the good loot, like the mythic gear, like stone for upgrade of the gear, like pulling the emblems as well. So I advise, if you are not in a hurry like me, you can take it slow and do one stage every 24 hours. I usually collect loot daily and only once a day, so when I open this chest I see how much time has passed since I last time been in the game, and if it's more than 24 hours I'm going for it. So you can have different methods of counting that, but it definitely works. It was tested by a lot of different people and it definitely works. So if you want to get additional loot like gear for the heroes or emblems or the stones, pace your progression. Don't push too hard, push it once per day, once per 24 hours, and you will get better results. Another tip is for peaks of time, Voyage of Wonders adventures, and all those adventures when it takes you a long time to get to the last boss or to some specific area. If you fight an enemy and you have a feeling that you did something wrong, like one of your guys will die or something, I don't know, you can always, like, oh my god, I did a mistake, I'm losing, I don't want to start over. You won't have to. You will just press pause, you can try again and replay the battle as many times as you want, your guys won't be injured, or you can exit the battle and come back to this fight after that, and the fight results won't be calculated. So you can reset it as many times as you want, try different formations, try different units, and make it work for you if you have issues. So this is another good example of how you can use the game mechanics to your own advantage. And don't forget that you can use mercenaries everywhere in the Peaks of Time and in the Voyage of Wonders. It also works on the guild hunts, but the only place where it doesn't work is the Twisted Realm, because when you start the fight here and you wanna cancel it, Oh no, you will use an attempt. So yeah, be careful here, but you have 5 attempts, so it's not a problem. You can get the good results without that as well. Next tip will be about the Oak Inn, and it will be about the presents. If you take a look at this list, you can see that some of the guys have the red presents, purple, and the gold one, I think. I'm not sure. But the ones who have the red presents have the areas with the best relics, and if you take the red present over the purple one, you will get more stuff. So you gotta take the red present because they give you the most rewards. You can get 100 diamonds, I think, out of that. So those options are the best. And as you can see here, the red presents are being awarded for the rooms where you have at least 1 mythic furniture. So those areas will give you the red presents, and those are basically the best. There we go, 100 diamonds for free right now. Pretty cool, right? So yeah, don't take just the random stuff that you see. Look for the red ones. That will, I don't know, boost your progress a little bit. Next tip will be about when to use the consumables. And most of you guys already know that, and most of you guys are stuck. But if you're not, if you're pushing right now, it's better to use your consumables when you reach the stage where you can't fight enemies anymore, when you're losing. That means that you will get as many of those rewards per minute. And since the consumables are giving you rewards for that, so like 8 hours worth of stuff, it's better to use them as late as possible. So if you don't have issues with the progression right now, save them up, so you will be able to claim the stuff from your mailbox and keep them here and use them when you're stuck. That will get you a little bit tiny boost of loot from those, because, well, you'll be getting them at the higher stage and you will get more rewards for each chest. Next tip will be about the mythic gear. Don't upgrade the factionless gear, like this helmet, for example, that doesn't have any faction, way too high. When you just start out and you need that item and you got your first mythics and they are factionless, okay, you can upgrade them, but up to level 3 or so, like 3 stars. Don't go way higher than that because it's way more expensive after that. If you have the item with the wrong faction, like for example this one, and you want to have the different faction, you can still upgrade it to the maximum and change the faction later, because you will get the option to get the, how's it called, to get this reset scroll for the weekly rewards when you do all the weekly quests, and you can reroll it as many times as you want before you will get the proper faction for the gear. And if the gear is factionless, you can't do anything about that. It will be factionless forever, so it will be inferior to the any type of faction gear. So yeah, spending items and gold for the upgrades, and moreover spending stones for ranking it up, is a really bad idea. My personal favorite is getting them to 3 stars, and that's good enough. Another tip about the gear: if you have dimensional heroes already and you want to equip them with the dimensional gear, there is a chance that that gear will appear in the guild store. It's rare, it costs, I think, 80k? It costs 84k guild tokens, and it's kinda RNG based. But you can get that stuff over here from time to time, so if you want to equip your dimensional hero like to the top-notch stuff with the best gear, save it up and don't spend that extra like 100k. Keep it here in the storage and buy the gear for your favorite heroes here when it's available. So yeah guys, that's all the tips I will manage to get with the Discord community in my Discord. If you are not there yet, join please, so we can discuss stuff together. There were also tips about buying the dust. That's obvious thing. You want to buy the dust here, you want to buy the gems here for 90 diamonds, I think, the 5 purple shards, and you want to buy the emblems, the yellow emblems, or the silver one, the basic ones if you need them, and the points if they are available here for money. So it's a good investment of your resources. You don't want to spend diamonds on anything else in the store anyway. So yeah, if you have any more good tips, or not really good, just tips, share them in the comments, let other people see them as well. Like the video so more people can see that. If you like any of those tips and you think that this is useful for other people, that will help them. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, share this video with your friends, and hit that bell button so you won't miss any new videos, notifications to all, that will help. And yeah, you might want to check the pinned comment and the video description for additional links. We have the free-to-play We have the free-to-play versus pay-to-win series over there, more AFK Arena guides, Discord link which you want to join, because I got half of those tips from my guys, from my friends in the Discord, you can be one of those, and Twitch for live streams, and social media for, well, social media stuff. If you will join me there, I'll be really grateful. That's about it for now, guys. Thank you for watching. Sort it out. До свидания.